and welcome to Wash It Media. Welcome to Ask Me Anything About Canada. Today we're talking about pros and cons of buying a house or renting a house. Which is better, to buy a house or to rent a house? And right now I'm right outside a place in a neighborhood where they're selling pre-construction condos. I just took a walk around the neighborhood and I felt like talking about this. Now, so many people come to Canada and the first thing they do is jump into renting a place. Now, what are the advantages of renting and what are the advantages of buying your own place? Now, usually when you come to Canada, it's easier for you to find a cheap place, an affordable place to just, rent, and you pay rent every month. You don't have any responsibilities. You pay, the most you could do is pay utilities, like pay the water bill or pay the lights. But then you don't fix the roof if it's leaking. You don't fix anything. If there are any damages, just let the landlord know or the homeowner and they'll come fix it. Renting is safer. Renting is better. Renting is cheaper. You rent, from your salary or earnings, you just take a little money and pay your rent, and you still have some savings to do other things. That's nice. It's easier, it's simpler, and you're not tied to the place. You can up and leave any moment. If you sign the 1-year lease, after your lease, you can decide, okay, I don't want to stay in this place again, I'm leaving. Or after you lease, you can, if you like the place, you can stay. If you don't like it, you can just jump and go to a better place. It's simpler, it's easier, it's no attachments, you leave. What about owning a place? Yes, it's more complicated, it's more difficult, there's more financial implications in it, because you have to get a mortgage, you have to be pre-approved first of all, and you have to get a mortgage, and then when you get a mortgage, you have to start going through the long process of finally getting the house. And then when you get the house, if there's some upgrades to be done or things to be fixed in the house, it's your responsibility as the homeowner or the landlord or whatever to take care of all that. That's extra money leaving your purse. But just look at the good side of it. The house is yours. You're actually paying rent to yourself. So you're not just paying rent. Like when you're renting, it's like you're just dumping money into this big hole that's not going to come out. It's not coming back to you in any way. But if you own a house, you're actually paying rent back to yourself. But it's more hassle, it's more trouble. If there's anything goes wrong in the house, it's all your responsibility, 100%. You have to take care of it. And then you have extra bills to pay. You have utilities, you have to pay for the water, you have to pay for the light, you have to pay for every other services given to your house. You have to pay for it. That's extra money. But in the long term, it's kind of better, because give a couple and take a few years and you pay off your mortgage. If your mortgage is 500, if your house is 500,000, you're paying the principal, the interest, and all that. In a couple of years, 20 years, 15 years, 20 years, depending on what kind of how you're paying your mortgage, you pay off the whole thing, and you're not paying rent anymore. All you pay is probably the land tax and the utilities, which are the only things that are going to be recurring every month or every other month. So what do you think about it? You think it's better to rent a house, or you better is to own, especially when you come to Canada? Now, I and my husband, we always advise immigrants or people that immigrate to Canada, especially from where we come from, Nigeria. We always advise you, if you can, it is better, much better, if you could own a house, if you can own a property. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a townhouse, it could be a condo, it could be a semi-detached, it could be a detached, whatever it is. But it's still better for you to own a house, and at the long run, it's better for you than you're renting. Well, let's just take a walk around the neighborhood, and we'll see what's happening. This is a typical neighborhood. We're having pre-construction condos springing up here. So they've had it on sale for quite a while now. And usually if you don't have money to buy already constructed one, this is a cheaper way to go about it. You pay into this, you're given percentages and time frames to pay into this, and they build it over a period of time, and voila, you've got your condo. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.